What's up, everybody? Randall here. Just make a video. It's gonna be just a quick one. My review of Raw last night. I apologize for not getting around to it when the show ended last night. Um, I was, busy chilling with my friends, but so I didn't really take notes either. Figure I'd just talk about keep this video, short and sweet. Talk about the main points of the show. But I mean, overall, for first Raw of 2011, I thought it was pretty fucking good. Just come right out with it. I mean, the opening contest was the no Falls Count Anywhere match for the WWE Championship between Miz defending against John Morrison, and I mean, just as I suspected, and absolutely just a fantastic match. I don't know why this wasn't the main event, but which was pretty good in itself, which I'll get to. But yeah, very entertaining opener. Miz looked great. I mean, he really, I said in my preview I wanted him to win. That would not help from Alex Riley or anything. Just, win it by himself. Morrison had some amazing spots. He jumped off the WWE symbol, logo, on the top of the stage onto Alex Riley and Miz, which is pretty cool. He slammed A-Rye's head real hard into the base of that WWE logo, like the stand it was on, which was vicious. Then he had like a running knee to Alex Riley. That running knee does about up on the barricade, like ran up, kneed Riley right in the face. Yeah, that was pretty sick. Just some good spots. Morrison had a nasty bump. He went through a table, missed shooting the Starship Pain on the through the table to the outside. Miz moved. He went through it. Looked nasty. Both their backs looked they were cut up. Miz ended up getting the win. He had skull crushing finale on the outside on the floor. It was brutal. So Miz retains the WWE title, and and Morrison was just looking really angry, at Miz, and he was obviously still kind of hurt. I really hope these two. God, I just don't understand why at least this couldn't have been the main event of the night, and your WWE Championship match, like that's how you're treating two of your young up and comer, like future stars in the business. You put them in the opener. Come on, that would have been a really good main event. But nonetheless, it was fun. Fun opener. And then yeah, so that was good. I really hope Miz and Morrison. I hope Morrison's. I hope this wasn't just a one and done thing. I hope he gets more title shots soon. Definitely deserves another shot. See, so that was a good opener. I enjoyed that. And then Miz cut a promo after backstage saying why, I'm Miz and I'm awesome. Sorry, watching Shallow Hal. It's kind of a funny movie. Wow, Gwyneth Paltrow's fucking sexy as hell. Sorry. But yeah, that was a good match, good opener. What else? There was six diva tag match. Eve, Gail Kim, I think was it Eve, one of the Bellas, and Natalia won. They beat Maurice, Molina, and Alicia Fox. Ted DiBiase was on Raw tonight. I was upset. I wanted to see him there, but Wade Barrett came back. They had a bunch of segments. CM Punk, like, I'm the leader, blah, blah, blah. Basically, the main event, an email came in and said, the main event will be a triple threat match. Number one contender, triple threat steel cage match for the winners. Number one contender for the WWE title at the Royal Rumble. It's going to be Sheamus, Randy Orton, and Wade Barrett. And Punk up the stakes said, if you win, Wade, you'll remain leader in Nexus, and I'll gladly follow. I'll be like the rest of these guys. I'll follow your orders and whatnot. But if you lose, you're out in Nexus, and I'm the new leader. So, let's see what else. Well, before I get to that match, so yeah, Barrett came back, and he was like basically talking to Nexus backstage, like, look how far like we've come, look where I got you. Like, I made you two tag team champions, talking to Slater and Gabriel and whatnot, and just kind of that stuff. And see, there was the Usos. Hey, the Usos won a fucking match. No, you gotta be kidding me. Against Santino and Kozlov, who, I mean, I like Santino. He's funny. Kozlov, I have nothing against him, but this Cobra thing, like, really, like a little poke to the, like, little, what was that supposed to be, like a poor replacement for the Samoan Spike? Rest in peace, Umaga, by the way. Yeah, Cobra is just a poor excuse for I don't know what the hell it is, but yeah, the Usos won. Um, so maybe they'll actually, get a shot at the tag team titles. And I feel like they just need a chance, to draw some heat from the crowd. They need to do something to like get people to start hating them, because it's like crickets when they come out, like no reaction at all. But I was happy to see them win that. Daniel Bryan wasn't on Raw, so I'm surprised. I was surprised about. Let's see what else happened. Yeah, King wasn't on Raw, obviously, from the beating he took from Miz last week. Let's see what else. I guess I could just get to the main event. And Cena wasn't on Raw. They teased, will John Cena return next week? So whatever they'll do with that. But Punk, man, he's just so incredible on the mic, so gifted. He cut a really good promo earlier in the night, and he came out. He was like, Nexus, and they begged me to be their newest, like their leader or whatever. He said yes or whatever, and it was that kind of that stuff. And it's good. Punk is just gold on the mic. Like he's fucking grown on me. I know I say it every week, but I mean, he's definitely turned one of my favorite superstars. Um, so the main event was the steel cage match, triple threat, number one contender spot for the WWE title. Wade Barrett, Sheamus, Randy Orton. This was a really good main event. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting much out of it. Steel cage matches are these PG days, but hey, this was a hell of a match. And by the end, Orton was kind of busted open a little, but like barely. I mean, it wasn't enough for them to get the gloves out and like, oh, let me stitch you up. But it was like you could tell he was bleeding when it was a close up on his forehead. After you could tell him he was bleeding a little bit, but I thought it was a really good match. A lot of beginning of the match, you had each guy trying to escape the cage real quickly and then being pulled back in. Some just good spots. Superplex from Orton. Sheamus dominated. They all dominated at certain points. Wade Barrett looked good. Give him that. They all look good. Sorry, I didn't take any notes. I'm just trying to remember from memory what some of the big spots were. They all got thrown into the cage by each other a few times, and I just thought it was a really well worked match. I really did. And the end came. Orton, he hit the RKO on Sheamus, and Barrett was already down, I believe. Oh yeah, because Sheamus hit the brogue kick on Wade Barrett. And so Sheamus then turned around, I believe, into an RKO, Orton walks out the cage door, and he's your winner, thus the new number one contender for the WWE title at the Royal Rumble. Now, I have two problems with this. I mean, I'm an Orton fan, obviously. Just look at my fucking username. I'm happy. I always love to see Randy, get another title shot, but I want John Morrison to stay. Maybe he can get involved next week. He and Orton had some words a couple weeks ago. I just really, oh man. And then Orton was like, no offense to you, John, but I hope Miz wins so I can beat him for the title, the Rumble. But I don't know. Hopefully they incorporate Morrison, make it a triple threat match. I think that would be good stuff. Just new. Like a triple threat match for the WWE title, the Royal Rumble. I'd actually like that. So, but as of right now, it's going to be the Miz versus Randy Orton for the WWE title, the Rumble. And if that's what it stays, if Morrison doesn't get added to the mix or whatever, I think it'll be a good match. They had a good match at TLC. It was a tables match, so Miz just keeps improving as champion. Sorry guys, this video is actually taking longer than I thought, but yeah, it was a good main event. Yeah, that's what I forgot. What happened? Main event. Sorry, Wade Barrett was climbing up, or both Orton and Sheamus were down, and Punk comes running out, climbs up the outside of the cage, and Barrett's already climbing up, and Punk's sitting on the top like straddling. And he's like, "Give me your hand, Wade. Like I'll help you. Like give me, come on, I'll get you up." And Wade kind of looked hesitant at first, like, "Oh, all right." He was like, "Oh, might as well." Took his hand, and Punk just ripped his Nexus armband off Wade, and then like kicked him down or pushed him down back into the cage. Punk climbed off, and then that's when Sheamus hit the brogue kick on Wade, and Orton hit the RKO, and Sheamus left the cage. So Looks like Wade Barrett is officially done with Nexus. Kind of sucks. You know, he's a good leader. Um, I don't know. It kind of sucks because I mean, I can't see him being next if he's not the leader. But I feel like he and Punk could be co-leaders. I don't know why. That'd be. I don't know why they can't do that. Think that'd be cool, but I don't know. Maybe Barrett will go to SmackDown because Raw, I think, will just get buried. I don't know. As long as they don't turn him face, SmackDown or Raw, whatever brand he ends up on. If he stays in Raw, or ends up going to SmackDown. As long as he stays heel, I'll be happy. I don't want him to turn babyface. So yeah, that was a cool end of Punk doing that. So Punk, who by the way he didn't have a Nexus shirt on last night. He had his shirt, but the Nexus armband. So hopefully next week he'll rock the Nexus shirt. Which by the way, if they make new Nexus shirts, I'm gonna be pissed because whenever I get like a shirt that's new or whatever, there's something like the shirt is either or it goes with like shirts or jerseys. If I get something, then if something happens and they change the shirt or jersey, like then I just don't wear it anymore. Like for example, I got like a old Tracy McGrady Magic jersey, like the one of the old school Magic ones, and like 3 days later he was traded to the Rockets. So I was just like, great. So I just didn't even wear it anymore. So now Wade Barrett, you know, his face is on the new Nexus shirt. So I hope they don't, you know, make a new one. But if not, I'll still rock it. It's a sick shirt. But anyway, Punk, so he's officially full-on leader of Nexus. Good stuff. This is a good Raw. Very good way to start the new year. I'm expecting big things all year from this company, to be honest. Big year all around for WWE. So, yeah, Raw was good, guys. Leave your thoughts, comments, subscribe. You know the whole spiel. And, yeah, I'll be back, I don't know, until my next video. Take care. Peace.